Captains meeting at midfield for the coin toss. The Panthers win the toss. I assume they will put their defense on the field first. Alternating possessions here in college football in overtime. Ferrum won the toss and took the football. That's surprising. And Coach Harper is not happy about it. Too late. The Panthers will have the football. That's okay. Score a touchdown, and it doesn't matter. They'll be going to the left of the on your TV screens here. The ball will be at the 25-yard line. Ferrum will have the football first. Regular downs. If they score or get stopped, Averett will have the chance to have their offense out on the field. After the second overtime, if it is still tied, all touchdowns, you have to go for 2 on the extra point instead of kicking the extra point. That's the overtime rules in college football. Generally, you want to send your defense out there first to see what you can do, but the Panthers will have their offense. A touchdown here would go a long way. Helton takes the snap. It's a reverse. Chris Guy cuts inside. Looking to pass. He throws it incomplete. My goodness, he should have just run with the football.
What an awful pass.
Really overthought themselves that time. A lot of trickeration going on here.
Yeah, that was an end over end instead of a spiral.
Good job.
I like the thinking there.
Yeah, I'd like to see him tuck that football, pick up about 8 yards too. Harvey Taylor was open, no doubt about it. Kind of leave yourself behind the chains now, though.
Yes.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion. Option, left side. Helton pitches. Harvey Taylor takes it. Knocked out of bounds. Gain of only about 3 yards to the 22 as the Cougars had that played perfectly. 3rd down and 7. Panthers offense has just done nothing in the second half. After the one-play, 47-yard drive.
I don't think they've gotten a first down since. Maybe one.
3rd down and 7.
It's been all Averett in the second half for sure.
28-28, we're in the first overtime here at W.B. Adams Stadium. Lee goes in motion, option right side. Helton hit, and as he thrown, it is intercepted. The Cougars will intercept the football and have their offense come out on the field. They will get the ball at the 25-yard line, and a field goal will win this ball game now. Reeves with the interception. I didn't catch who put the pressure on Helton and made the hit, but it was a big one. And the defense for the Panthers going to have to come up big once again.
Number 50.
Hunter Shepard, big linebacker, came untouched.
In their first possession of overtime, the Cougars will start.
So the Cougars will now have their turn, ball at the 25-yard line. See if the Panthers offense can keep them out of the end zone and off the scoreboard again. Play action, Hall, pressure, throw, catch is made inside the 15 to the 13. Who else but Miles Bennett?
Ball is on the 13-yard line.
Pressure coming from the Panthers. Jones will get it. He's tackled in the backfield by Solomon. That's a big stop.
Blitzing that time from the corner. Solomon does a good job.
Be careful not to bite on that handoff, though. The Cougars like to run that read option. Whistle blown inadvertently, I believe. For some reason they'll reset the play clock. Hall looking, batted down at the line of scrimmage, almost intercepted. Montel Lee. And it'll be third down. Panthers have an injured player trying to get off the field. That's Jonathan Johnson. Several black hats make their way out there and help him get off the field. Just going to carry him off the field. Third down, 15. Panthers need a stop here, need to get a turnover if they can. Any score at all will win the football game for the Cougars. Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's the play. Hall tipped at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Montel Lee got his hand on another one, and Coach Adams will send out the kicker, leave it up to him. Going to be about a 35-yard attempt for Chase Bailey. I'm telling you, the football will be marked at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 35-yard kick. Panthers have already blocked one on the afternoon. Coach Harper takes a timeout trying to freeze the kicker. Roger Woods making his way down to the sideline. A lot of energy in Adams Stadium. It'll be a 35-yard field goal attempt. Chase Bailey is in there to attempt it. He's had one blocked already today. Again, Averett has not made a field goal all season long. Hunter Ferguson has not missed a field goal all season long until today. That football caught the left upright. If the Cougars do not score, they will have possession first in the second overtime. Chase Bailey lining it up. Panthers bringing the pressure. Snap is high, kick is down, up, it is good. 35-yard field goal, and the Cougars will win the football game in overtime. Again, first field goal made on the season. The Cougars will pick up their second win. 31-28 in overtime over the Panthers on Senior Day. We'll take a break. Be right back. Hey, they're talking. 31-28, Averett picks up the victory over Ferrum College in overtime here at W.B. Adams Stadium. They win on their first made field goal of the season. Chase Bailey, a 35-yard field goal. There you see the young man with the 37 on his back, celebrating with his team. Averett moves to 2-6 overall. The Panthers fall to 2-7. Now 2-4 in the USA South Conference. A game that Ferrum really controlled and had in hand, up 28-7 early in the third quarter, much like last week's game, but the opposite way, as the Panthers were able to come back and pick up the victory last week down at Methodist. 278 on the ground for Ferrum. Rushing category, 22 yards through the air. Good offensive production, right at 300 yards on the afternoon. Averett, 76 yards on the ground. 275 through the air for 350 yards. They were fortunate and took advantage of 4 Ferrum turnovers on the afternoon. 2 lost fumbles, 2 interceptions. The Panthers recovered 1 fumble and then had the big interception to end the first half. Offensively, the Panthers were led on the ground by Troy Helton, 26 carries, 106 yards. Michael Hunter, 15 carries for 84 yards. Barton, 5 carries, 44 yards. Harvey Taylor had 2 carries for 24 yards. Touchdowns by Helton, Barton, Harvey Taylor, and DeAndre Cook. His lone carry was for 2 yards and a touchdown. Troy Helton was 1 of 6 on the afternoon with 3 interceptions and was also sacked twice. Offensively, the Cougars led on the ground by Travis Jones, 11 carries for 50 yards. Hall, the quarterback, had 21 carries for 17 yards. Bowman had 3 carries for 7 yards. Travis Jones had 2 touchdowns to lead the scoring for the Cougars. Miles Bennett, 8 receptions for 115 yards, averaged just over 14 yards per catch. Owens had 6 catches for 92 yards. Hughes, 3 catches for 23 yards and the lone passing touchdown. Kelly Hall, a good afternoon, 21 of 37, had an interception and a touchdown, a long completion of 32 yards, and he was sacked 3 times. Not sure if Roger has been able to catch up with Coach Dave Harper down on the sideline. He's talking to his young men. The Panthers have dropped senior day here at W.B. Adams Stadium. Just a heartbreaking loss in overtime, and we'll catch up with Coach Harper and see what he has to say. Rogers got Coach Harper down at midfield. Go ahead, Coach.
Well, Coach, heartbreaking game to lose today on senior day.
Yeah, really tough. This will haunt me up forever. I mean, without a doubt. There's a couple games in my lifetime, and this is by far the worst one, to swallow, that's for sure.
Well, things were going good. Started the second half and scored that touchdown, and then momentum changed. You couldn't ever get it back on your side.
Well, we couldn't. They just started blitzing us like crazy, and then we got one of our guards. We got real depth, and they just started blitzing us like crazy, and we just couldn't get anything going, couldn't hold blocks. I thought our defense played well. I really did. I mean, they 3 turnovers, and they score on. We stopped them. We had a goal line stance. We had a pick for them. They set up, they really only scored 21 points on their own. We just gave them short fields.
Right. All right. Well, Coach, last game of the season next week on the road. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
As you mentioned, Roger, Ferrum will travel to North Carolina Wesleyan next week to try to close out this 2015 season with a victory. Again, with the loss, Panthers fall to 2-7. Averett goes to 2-6. Coach Adams' first win over his alma mater and former coaching home. And a good win for that program, good win for Coach Adams, but a heartbreaking loss for Coach Harper and the 9 seniors here on Senior Day. Thank you for being with us this year for Ferrum College football right here on Cable 12. Next week, the Panthers will be on the road at North Carolina Wesleyan for the